Call me Master Zen cause I'm a flicky bands.
It's your stupid toy. Oh, no, it's in time. I'm gonna just say this warning right here. If I say something that makes you mad, suck a fat wiener, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. Cause this guy sometimes he be pissing me off with his takes.
So a long time ago, about 2 months before the Super Bowl, I talked about some of my least favorite character tropes, mainly keying in on 3 archetypes: the pervy character, the overpowered side character, and the pathetic character. But since I'm a
what was wrong with the overpowered side character? What's wrong with that? Or maybe because like they got an overpowered like side character and like he doesn't have no like big impact in the anime? Or like it's like why the fuck he not helping them? Or I don't know, something like that.
Mainly keying in on 3 archetypes: the pervy character, the overpowered side character, and the pathetic character. But since I'm a human with a lot of hate in his bones, in today's video, I'll be going through some more character tropes that really get that vein in my forehead bulging. But first, it's imperative that I say this now: I don't hate all these tropes equally. My issues with the character can range from small issues to fundamental problems with the character archetype. With that being said, the first type of character I want to talk about is the pure-hearted character, and I'll admit, this one is a bit nitpicky. A pure-hearted character is a character who has a heart free of evil and malice. You'll usually see them being the nice and friendly character who makes them morally good.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Because I'm not a good ass nigga, and I'm not out here trying to flex over, man. I'm a badass nigga. I don't give a fuck about nobody. But I'm caring for nobody. I'm not talking about that. Bro, like shit, I'm not the only one that be doing this. We literally live during the times where like, bro, when you support someone, it's glazing. When you don't support them, it's glazing. It's like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? So it's like, when you see like a guy like Tanjiro, bro, always talking like, no, I don't know, for example, no, we gotta find a way to save that person that's sad. Listen, like, we gotta find a way to save them. I'd be like, man, what the hell you talking about? That nigga just killed the whole fucking village, nigga. What the hell you talking about trying to save that boy?
Decision. I feel like we've seen this type of character a lot in anime. A very simple example of someone with a pure heart is Goku. You never see Goku doing anything evil and will typically look to give his enemies second chances or forgiveness. And there's nothing.
Nah, man, that goofy nigga could not. Shit, why the hell he playing this beat, bro? Is it the probably something else? Or it could be like the like. Is this a Trippie Redd song, the background music, or he has a song where he sampled that, like he sampled this song. This is the original song, whatever. Then he made a till I can't believe I do fall. I can feel it, I can feel my face, I can feel my face. Yeah. Bro, if I had internet, I don't got internet today. I don't know what's going on. I could let you just play the song, but bro, I hope y'all remember that song, bro. Some of y'all remember the song. It's a Trippie Redd song. Like it's an old Trippie Redd song, bro. Man, back then when he was making hits. When X was still alive, yeah, bro. Yo, that boy was making hits, man.
Nothing wrong with that, and never see Goku doing anything evil and will typically look to give his enemies second chances or forgiveness. And there's nothing wrong with that in theory. Depending on how the story is executed, you can see the cracks of this type of character start to appear very quickly. And my problems go a bit deeper than letting the villain go or giving forgiveness to the villain. For example, look at a character like Tanjiro. When Yutaru and Daki are about to die, they start arguing and spouting crazy things to each other. Tanjiro swoops in to tell them to stop arguing because they only have each other left, etc, etc. Although,
man, the niggas out here, man. Man, we pissing on that grave, but we smoking that pack, nigga.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being sentimental. At a certain point, I start to feel like we're just being a bit unrealistic. Like an hour ago, Daki destroyed an entire block of houses and people, and you were the one who got angry at the fact that someone could do such a thing without regard for others' lives. But then at death's door, we're choosing to be sentimental to them. I can understand that it's easier to have those feelings at a moment like death, but I don't know. It just feels a bit off when it's
Hey, they fuck with you when you gone. When you're alive, they don't care about you.
Executed in such a manner. This also just might be me having a bigger problem with Demon Slayer as a whole. The demons we see murking a bunch of humans will probably have some sad backstories, but
they don't give a fuck. Yo, bro, y'all already know this anime, bro. This is, bro, the first time I got exposed to like something like that where like in anime the main character defeats the enemy, whatever, and then we see their flashback on why the hell they living their life like that. It's like, man, I don't care about that go fat boy, man. You You killed a lot of people, Pito. Now you want me to have sympathy for you just because you died? Man, what about the people that died? Bro, they literally, bro, there's literal characters that literally murked people for no reason. Let me think about this one. In JJK, that guy that be shooting lava or whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't care about his name, bro. The goofball that got one eye, the Cyclops dude. Bro, he literally just murked people in. Bro, he literally murked the waitress for no reason. I don't really understand what was the point of that. So it's like, then he dies. We see his flashback, or maybe say like, I don't know. I don't fully remember how it ended, or like how did he die? I don't know. They had a flashback in JJK. I don't know. Let's just say he had a flashback showing us, oh, the reason why he living this life, oh, okay, he's evil, this and that, is because he went through trauma and all that. Yeah. Yeah, nigga.
They just don't feel strong enough to give someone a reason to empathize with. And sometimes my arguments aren't worded the best, so let me say it like this. Let's create some sort of spectrum for why some antagonists are evil. We'll have the villains in Naruto on one side and the villains in JJK as the other side. For Naruto villains, a lot of them have very thought out reasons for why they do what they do and constantly have monologues to their philosophy. Although their logic might be backwards like Madara and Pain, it's very apparent that they are the way they are because of the world that they came from. This makes it easier for someone to attempt to empathize with
immaculate enemy. I don't care what anybody say, the best enemy of all time. Fuck out of here with that One Piece shit.
someone like
Hey, I ain't got no problem with One Piece, but this is not the best enemy of all time. Get that shit out of here.
that. Despite their actions,
This anime has action, story, real nigga shit. Naruto is annoying as fuck. That talk no jutsu, yeah, I don't like it too, but yeah. Bro, I literally like Madara. Or like a lot of people, like they like Itachi more than Naruto. Like, it's like, bro, that's a good, like when an anime makes you like the side characters more, like instead of like being like how it's supposed to be, you like you're like how it's supposed to be when you watch the anime and you're supposed to like that main character because he's the main character. You're supposed to do that. But when the anime makes you like other side characters and like there's more to like the anime than like the main character, come on, bro. Like the story doesn't just revolve around the main character, and you're able to watch like episodes talking about like other characters instead of like the main character, and you're still able to watch them and they're enjoyable. What the fuck? Enjoyable? What? Bro, you know what I'm trying to say, man.
being so bad. Now let's look at JJK villains. A lot of the antagonists we see doing evil things are either just doing it just to do it, or are fundamentally born from negative emotions, inherently making them evil. Sure, they'll have a monologue about why they do the things they do, but there isn't much reason to empathize with someone like Sukuna because a lot of the things he does are simply self-indulgent. Demons and Demon Slayer feel like they're trying to be more like Naruto villains, but end up coming off as JJK antagonists. Like Daki and Gyutaru are definitely not going to be in the good afterlife. So when I see characters trying to be sentimental to villains,
Fucking crime, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I'm kicking a dead horse, my nigga. Metaphorically speaking, YouTube, chill out. Do not remove this video. Metaphorically speaking, metaphorically? What the fuck? How do you pronounce this? Metaphorically speaking, like don't like this thing, like this sentence or like this thing of this saying, talking about like you shouldn't kick down a dead horse, something like that. My nigga, I'm kicking the fuck out this nigga. Stomp it out. Stomp it out. Come on, man.
Really not worthy of having that sentiment. I kind of scoff at those characters. And this kind of turned into me ranting about Demon Slayer, but the same thing applies to Goku when he tries to let someone like Frieza live to get a second chance. Frieza was literally the definition of pure evil.
Nigga calling you monkeys, bro. Come on, man.
And Goku,
well, y'all are monkeys, but come on, man.
Definitely recognize that aspect of him. Why on earth is he giving this man energy to live another day? I understand why pure-hearted characters are done in fiction, but I feel like the execution needs to be a bit better to make the character more believable. Next up is the garbage.
That's the thing though. Go fast niggas gonna say, bro, what? It's fiction. It's not real life. It's fiction. Understandable. But I'm not gonna understand when they be out here creating these weird ass relationships or like these weird ass characters that literally be touching kids or like attracted to kids, bro. And niggas gonna talk about like, well, it's not real characters. These are fictional characters. Fuck no with that shit, bro. That's like a scapegoat or like, yeah, that's a scapegoat for y'all to like be out here doing some weird shit like that, bro. All right, I'm back. Like I said, bro, I love anime, and for the people who don't know, yeah, obviously y'all don't know. That's the reason why the homie doesn't watch anime at all. Like that's literally the whole reason. The fan service, they're too much. Sometimes they be doing the. I'm not sexist, but they be doing too much. We like, no, it's literally a fucked up thing, and I'm not the only one that be complaining about it. Even other people be complaining about this thing. When they over sexualize the females, it's like, bro, come on, bro. Come on. Why every anime gotta be like this? And it literally be a majority, bro. Shit, I could say fucking 90% of anime be on some that type of thing, man. It's like, damn, man, what the hell wrong with y'all? What's the hell wrong with you horny ass niggas, man? What the fuck? Man, chill y'all horny ass down, bro. Go outside and get a strip or something, man. Damn.
Waste the space, wasted animation, overpowered isekai MC. I really have an intense hatred for.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like the isekai shit. Overpowered. What's an overpowered anime that I like? The slime reincarnated as a slime. Like after he defeats an enemy, he like consumes them. Then he has like powers or like something. Who the hell is that? Is that my parents? Hold on. The fuck? Nah, it's cool. Or like, oh, Berserk. This is another anime. Berserk of Gluttony. Like after he defeats an enemy, like he gains like the enemy's strength or whatever. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I like that anime, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, bro, people are saying isekais are like lame. There's nothing different or nothing unique. They're all lame, whatever. Like, yeah. But for me, they're not lame. But I think the only reason for that is because, nigga, I'm easily entertained, bro. If the anime got action, I'ma watch it. Regardless, whatever the fuck it is. As long as it has anime, as long as it has action. That's fucking English, bro. And I think it's because, well, I started last year, like being heavy on anime, like watching a lot of anime. I started last year because that's when I was able to get like unlimited data. So I still got a lot of anime to watch. So I haven't like reached that point in my life where I can say, man, anime is lame. There's nothing new. Isekai things, this and that. Cause bro, I didn't grow up on watching anime, bro. So yeah.
This type of
I grew up watching Cartoon Network, this and that, whatever.
character. Like I feel a fire inside of me anytime I think about these characters. When you have an overpowered character in a shonen series, they're typically not gonna give them the ability to do literally anything they want. But when it's an isekai, these mangakas just give them the ability to do anything. I've already talked about that bum of a clout chaser, Ano's Gold, and how he can just do anything he wants really. I think this comment sums it up perfect.
Turns out every time I play fight with someone when I was in kindergarten, I was just using Ano's moveset. Yeah, the English is not make sure for me. I don't fucking understand this comment. Turns out every time I play fight with someone when I was in kindergarten, I was just using Anos' moveset. The fuck that's supposed to mean? Translation?
This man Anos is literally just doing kindergarten play fighting. Every fight he's in, he can just be like, nuh-uh, and just murk you. It was cool the first time, Anos, but you've done the same thing for 2 seasons straight. And I'm just assuming that's what he's done because I'm not watching that show. Why should I? I know who's gonna win and what's gonna happen. How many times do you have to see to get the point? Why would you watch a battle series where the protagonist is so absurdly broken? It just becomes very uninteresting. There's a reason why being called an isekai MC is an insult. They tried to give my boy Yu to these allegations because it just seemed like he was too strong and it was getting boring. These isekai MCs also just be infesting these anime sites with their series. Look at this one.
In another world with my smart... Oh, brother. And at the same time, my stupid ass finna watch it because I'm on this... Cause I've been binge watching anime, any action anime. I've been binge watching it. Cause I finally got it. Like I said, I finally got unlimited data. Thank God.
Another world with my smartphone. Like look at this bit. Ooh, let me calm down. Let me calm down. This guy is a god. Not joking, he's a god and can do all sorts of magic and other BS, and he has a smartphone and whatever. And that's another thing. They always use the magic route to allow these MCs some BS abilities. Like they'll casually have some time spell that reverses everything, or perhaps an instant death spell that murks someone on contact. Then there'll be some demigod, demon, or demon demigod that makes them even stronger. Are we not exhausted of this yet? I'm really sorry if this is someone's favorite anime. You may have watched it when you were younger, and I'm just slandering it like crazy. I'm also sorry that you haven't found something better than this series. At the very least, from my understanding, the story isn't fully battle focused, so you won't have a caveman plot of the MC just running through everyone. Long story short, all these guys are the same uninspired, bland character that would just be using the debate to say that they can beat Goku. I hate them. For the next character type, I want to talk about the gifted, same uninspired, bland character that would just be using the debate to say that they can beat Goku.
These four have something in common. What? I don't really get it. All I know, this guy is racist. He a sword nigga, so he tough. Racist. These are related. These goof ass niggas are related. This guy's just a maniac this guy is just a maniac that just fucking hell, man. This guy is a maniac that just likes killing. I haven't been tapped in with Jujutsu Kaisen in a minute because I be right into the recap. So if I watch the anime and then I watch the recaps, the reaction is not finna be good because I already know what's finna happen. Alright, happen.
Hate them. For the next character type, I want to talk about the gifted characters slash prodigies. In a vacuum, these types of characters are typically fine. They demonstrate the potential to be these types. I hate them. For the next character type, I want to talk about the gifted characters slash prodigies. In a vacuum, these types of characters are typically fine. They demonstrate the potential to be really strong and are usually relatively young, making them more relatable to the younger audience. However, the discourse around these characters has got to be the most frustrating thing imaginable. The conversations around the gifted character revolve around two topics. Topic 1 is that the character is overrated by everyone and is just a potential man. Topic 2 is that the character is secretly the strongest thing imaginable and just needs to realize their potential. And spoiler alert, both sides are equally annoying. First off, the discussion about being a potential man can get dragged really quickly. There are some cases
potential man
when the character is genuinely overrated and glorified for contributing very little to the story. But it gets to a point where people make false narratives about a character always losing when in reality their record isn't as bad as people say it is. You really can see how biased people are when you ask them questions about a character like Toshiro. Toshiro is one of my favorite characters in Bleach, so obviously I'm going to defend him. But objectively, this guy don't even be getting crazy L's. He lost to Aizen twice. Whoop-de-doo. Basically everyone lost to Aizen, but they'll use the losses to really drag his name through the mud when he ain't even lose that much in the series. Now I gotta hear how Toshiro is just a potential man when in reality he shouldn't even be considered in that realm. Then there's the other topic of discourse, actually overrating the character because of their potential. This is when the discourse becomes so short-sighted that people believe a character has done more and can do more than they are actually capable of. Characters like Shisui suffer from this.
Yeah, I know this. Even my uninformed ass, for me not tapped in with the talkings of like people complaining about the enemies and all that. Man, I'm just out here trying to chill, bro. I just want something to watch. Ain't got time for that. Oh, bro, debating on goofballs. He the strongest, this and that. I ain't got time for that, bro. I don't got money, bro. I'm unemployed. I don't got time to be out here for me complaining about, oh, the enemy could have been like this, they could have been like that. I'm gonna just give my opinion if asked though, but I'm not finna take the time out of my day to literally be out here arguing with people online or arguing with people in real life. Nah, bro. But yeah, the situation about Shisui, talking about like, bro, if he was alive, I think he would have been the strongest, isn't that? I'll be like, oh, okay, there's a convincing video explaining like, if Itachi was like this, he could have been like this. If he would, this person was like this, is like, yeah, brother. But brother,
gone to Shisui a lot on this channel.
Even like me, a person who not really tapped in with the whole talks about like, oh, like, you know, the deep talks about like, oh, this blade is this whatever. This blade has this amount of power. If this goofball used it like this, it would have been better. Nah. I'm not tapped in with that. But this guy. Yeah, if Shisui was alive, if Itachi was like this, it was like that. If Naruto was like this, it would.
But let me give you the gist of what I've said already.
But I do agree with this one. I wonder if Naruto didn't use Talk no Jutsu, bro. I wonder where the anime would have ended, or like how the anime would have. The fuck is the right word? What would have been the story of the anime if Naruto didn't use Talk no Jutsu? I really wonder with that one.
People will talk about him like he's some god of the Naruto world and how his Kodo and Matsukami is so broken and yada yada yada. And sidebar, a lot of the time a character doesn't get much screen time but demonstrates a strong ability, fans will tend to just run with the limited details of the ability and start theory crafting nonsense that is not possible in the slightest. It also doesn't help how a lot of these characters get written out of the story early, so we can't really put a cap on how strong certain characters could have been. Like Ace, he has all 3 types of haki, a good good devil fruit and was the son of the Pirate King, so he could have had the potential to be stronger than anyone, but he really didn't do much with all of those abilities. Brody was getting flashes of the pearly gates by Blackbeard's punch alone, so it's incredibly hard to talk about him from a strength perspective. Then I'd be crazy not to mention this guy, but Gohan is possibly the biggest perpetrator of having terrible conversations around him. There are many people that will slander him because they think he's a bum because he has the potential to be the strongest but doesn't really do anything with it. Then there are those who will glaze him relentlessly because the series said that he has the potential to be the strongest in the universe. He's become polarizing for all of the wrong reasons. In fact, all of these characters become extremely polarizing in their fan base. It's just tiring to see either glaze or hate for a character you enjoy. And before we get into the next type of character, if you're enjoying the video so far and you're new, you might as well subscribe. Anywho, on to the next type of character, which is one I think a lot of people will understand why they're in this video. That is the character who gets power creep. These types of characters are typically the most disrespected in a series, well, besides another archetype that I'll get into later. For those who don't know, power creep is a concept of characters in a series becoming stronger as the story progresses. This leaves characters who are not constantly within the main cast left behind in terms of power. These are the types of characters where you gotta separate the strength level from the actual character and just reminisce on the good times. This character archetype always hits different when I look at characters like Enel, Chad up until the 1000-Year Blood War, Piccolo before the superhero movie, etc. All of these guys were so cool when they were first introduced. Like, Chad was the powerhouse that Ichigo infamously said he couldn't imagine losing. Just off of his initial episodes, I thought Chad would be a big player for the entire series, but then he fought Shunsui and lost. Then he didn't really do much in the Arankar arc. Then he became irrelevant for a bit, and now he's just there. Same thing happened to a majority of the Z fighters in Dragon Ball Super. Shoot, even the Buu Saga was really the start of the downfall for a lot of the Z fighters. The Earthlings like Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, and Chaozu got power crept so fast, and now they're just spectators in most fights. The Tournament of Power was cool, but it doesn't compare to how much of a role these guys played in Dragon Ball. When I was younger, these guys always felt a bit irrelevant post Saiyan Saga because I didn't even know about Dragon Ball. Piccolo might be the most egregious case of being power crept because he's such a good character in Dragon Ball and throughout most of Dragon Ball Z, and he was getting fairly good treatment up until the Buu Saga, where he was kind of just there to help out Goten and Trunks. And then Dragon Ball Super.
Hey man, they just made him a father figure, man. They said like, yeah, we finna downgrade your goof ass to like, hey man, change your occupation, bro. You a fighter now to Gohan.
Super, he was just non-existent. Like seriously, what did he do in Dragon Ball Super before superhero? I don't care how random the power-up was, but he needed Orange Piccolo so he could actually be relevant again. It physically pains me to see a character like Piccolo be plunged into irrelevance for so long. Then the villains who get power crept are a different type of pain. And Nell was such a massive threat in Skypiea because of his fruit and observation haki, but then he got beat by a Luffy with no gears, so the threat that he once had is no longer there whatsoever. It's a very good thing that Oda does not leave a lot of his villains to dry out on the side of the road, so it's possible that he returns later in the story. I think Oda started to lock in after Crocodile because he started to realize he did his character dirty. Crocodile is one of my favorite One Piece villains because he just feels like the perfect balance of everything. He was one of the first characters to defeat Luffy easily and had some really good moments in Alabasta. Like when the elite guard tried to challenge him with the special water that killed them, he just sat there and let nature take its course. I can't put my finger on it, but I just love this moment so much. But then Luffy beat him, which is fine and all, until you realize how early in the story it is for Luffy to be the character on the caliber of Crocodile. A Logia user who's a warlord gets beat in the first major saga in the series.
Plot armor
was definitely a problem that Oda was smart for amending, because if Crocodile just got written out of the story past this point, then it would have easily been one of the biggest fumbles. And that's probably the best way to summarize a character who gets power crept: a fumble. They are characters with the actual potential to contribute more to the story, but are not able to keep up with the story's level of power.
How you say chat? Sundere? Marcus Sundere. Type shit.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
As you can tell, the next character we're talking about is an anime classic, a tsundere. To make it simple to understand, a tsundere is basically the personification of the Sour Patch commercials, where they're sour at first, but then they're sweet. The whole idea can be fine sometimes when it's just
me personally, bro, I'm gonna say this, bro. I do not like. I obviously, bro. I'm not really tapped in with all that, bro. For me. But now I just find out what the fuck these bitches are called, or like these hating ass niggas are called. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When they like create an anime and then they have these type of characters where like the first time you see them, they have some salty ass, bro, literal bitches, bro. Like, what the fuck? Why you deriding the homie, bro? Why you acting like this? The goofball literally did nothing to you. You just started hating on him for no reason, and out of everybody. Like, they don't be like some of them don't be hating equally. They see the main character and instantly, I don't like that guy. The fuck he do to you? He just walked in. What the, bruh? And then a few episodes later, they try to make us like the character. No, bro. Y'all did y'all little thing. Y'all made me hate the character. Fuck these characters, nigga.
It's the character being a bit embarrassed at times, but it starts to become really annoying when the entire character's personality is just being angry all the time, and then once in a decade they give you a compliment. Like, that's not cute. That's annoying.
Man, they knew they had, bro. If it was a black nigga, bro, shit, y'all already know what it is, man. All right, let me just say, bro, if it was a person that didn't care, bro, and yo, bro, these type of characters too, they be making me realize like some of these main characters, they bro, I hate their some of their like their personality. It could be like the main character could be a good person, and then they end up being friends with that type of person. That'd be salty sometimes. 2 minutes later, they be talking about like, oh, I know I be hating on you sometimes, but I'm glad that you saved me. Man, get your stupid ass on my face with that shit, bro. I'm literally like, oh, you in danger? Let me think. The whole of episode 1, you be talking crazy to me, you be doing me dirty, this and that. You know what? But now don't worry about it. I'm a slide. Drop the call, get back to what the fuck I was doing. Probably fucking another nigga bitch or something. I don't know. I'm letting that nigga die, bro. I'm letting that nigga die.
Can you imagine dealing with someone like this in real life? Someone randomly yelling insults at you 1 second.
Hey man, I'ma make a dark joke. That's the reason why a lot of bitches be getting their ass smacked, bro. With consent. This the reason why a lot of man, they be getting their ass smacked. They be talking too greasy, bro. They be talking greasy. And at the same time, it's not even like it's female characters. It be male characters too. So hey. Bro, I can never love those characters, bro. The minute you bring a character to my face and they, like, their first impression is like, bro, they just hating for no reason, bro. Like, no literal, like, valid reason why they hate that person. Hey, man, forever gonna spit on that nigga grave.
And the next moment, they're asking you to eat lunch with them. That's another thing. The sour side of some of these characters are literally just them hurling insults at people. Is this just not verbal abdominal use? Trust me, if you had a friend moving like this in real life, they're not gonna be your friend much longer. A tsundere flare can also just be very aggravating. Like, Vegeta has some of these tendencies when he doesn't want to fuse. Like, bro, just put on the earring and get to fighting. He also tries to act like Goku isn't his best friend and is just his rival. Like, alright bro, you got it. The last character I want to talk about is probably my least favorite one from a narrative perspective, and it has a similar premise as to why I don't like characters who get power crept. I do not like hype characters. What I mean by a hype character is a character who gets introduced to the story only to make another character look stronger, or to kind of artificially make a threat look even stronger. These hype characters always get really interesting abilities and backstories that probably should be explored a lot more, but instead they need to get written out immediately so the other character looks good. Stars and Stripes is a prime example of this. Her only job was to make Shigaraki look stronger. She's only there for like 2 episodes until she gets murked. It just makes you wonder why you even introduced the character in the first place if they'll just be thrown away a second.
Bro. Well, like, they literally, like, well, in JJK, they literally made Toji kill himself. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? Bro, I don't care. It's all about I don't even know the reason why he offed himself, bro. And I'm not gonna search it. Whatever true it could, bro. I'm gonna be the only person. I could literally be the only person on the planet that would say I still do not agree with him killing himself, bro. And everybody on, like, bro, I'm literally saying everybody on the planet. I don't care if I become like a what the hell they call it? What's that word? Being different or something? Or thinking the opposite, bro. I don't care, bro. Why the hell they make Toji, bro? They make a tough ass character and then they kill him off like that. Come on, bro.
And later, it just rarely gives me a good viewer experience. I feel like the only time it was done fine was with Mecha Frieza and King Cold, because it introduced Trunks and presented the androids as an even bigger threat. But even then, Mecha Frieza was just useless, and King Cold probably could have been explored more as a character. If you don't give a solid reason as to why these characters just get folded immediately, then it just feels like a waste of a character to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and
bro, hey man, W videos, I'm going, bro. Dude, bro. Hey, just anime at the end of the day.
Call me Master Zen, cause I'm a 50 bands.